Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over something pretty interesting here. It looks like Scopely is starting to make moves. It's going to say Niantic, but they're the owners, so I'm wondering what's really going on here. But we're going to be talking about an exploit, and they are actually coming out and saying that you will be punished. Hasn't been officially announced publicly. This was through a ambassador program Discord, so there is that. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, but GoHub put this article out, so I would assume we're good to go. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So we're going to get into how this works. I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you right out the gate so you know exactly what's happening as we do go into this here. If you do enjoy these types of videos, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Okay, so this is a micro GPS drift, and before I start, this is a disclaimer. I am not condoning you to do this at all. Don't do it because they're going to flag you. They got a system now, so don't do it, all right? So I'm going to let you know what's going on so you know not to potentially do this if you hear it through a group or something like, hey, check out this neat little exploit. Just don't do it. You could, if you're already doing it and you're like laughing, you're like, I'm fine. Do what you got to do, but let's go ahead and start this here. So it's very simple. You look at a raid that's outside the range of you, but not way too far, but not within the range of you being able to use a regular free daily pass or your premium passes. Okay, so say you're at a decent distance, you look at it, and then you turn off your GPS, and then you turn it back on, and then your daily pass or your premium pass will pop up, and then you can use that at a further distance that would otherwise have you use your remote raid pass, okay? So with the ground laid out there as far as how that works, there you go. It's not a very hard process. Again, I do not condone this. Do not do it. This is for educational purposes only, all right? So Niantic Community Manager has confirmed that the practice of abusing the micro drift is in violation of Pokemon Go's terms of service. This announcement was shared through the Pokemon Go Ambassador Program through a private Discord, and it is now on a Reddit thread, so there is that. What is micro drift? So micro drift is an intentional use of a controlled exploit where players manipulate their device's location by rapidly. I got a few different things here, which there's a couple different techniques, but I'm not going to mainly get into those. The one that I wanted to focus on was what we just went over there. So obviously, there's many different exploits in this game. Including in Go Battle League, and I'm wondering why they haven't said anything about the Discord cheat where people can see your whole team, as well as making it lag by going in and out of the game, right? You can go out of Go Battle League when you're battling somebody and make it kind of skip and freeze for them while you still gain energy, and there's a few other ones in between there, but those are the main ones, right? So I'm wondering why they haven't announced anything about that if they're trying to push Go Battle League so hard with all these PvP Pokemon, right? So here they are saying that it's in violation, and they have an anti-cheat going up here, and they are going to start taking action. Your account's going to start getting flagged and all this stuff. I'm not going to say to the validation or how true that is. I would assume they do probably have something, so make sure you are watching yourself and not trying to get your account flagged here, right? They're over here literally giving warnings to their supporters, their people out here, their sponsors, which have direct contact to them, and their accounts are like getting flagged. And I get sometimes that happens, right? But in contact, and it's still all these days, and there's no count back. It's like, what's going on here? Or the count's there, but you're still flagged. So I'm just wondering what's really going on here. They really need a customer support center. I'm serious. Like, I mean, they make a lot of money. And if they had a customer support service, I think that would help the flow and the congestion just get, moving a little bit more. But all right, now what are my thoughts on this? Well, first of all, yeah, sure, I guess, they're just telling us, but it seems like, I don't know. There was a personal message. I'm not going to show that actual message, not that I can't. You can go find it. It was on Reddit. But it doesn't seem like they're really too happy about this. And yeah, I wouldn't really try to take advantage of that. But the thing is, why are they not trying? Well, I'm sure they're trying to fix it, but it's kind of like, yeah, sure, you're exploiting it. I guess you can get in trouble for doing things like that, but I feel like they should start stepping it up and try to fix it themselves, like, speed it up, right? And they just kind of put the blame on us, and we get in trouble and the accounts get flagged. And again, if you do not have a lot of followers or a loud voice on some social media or something like that, or somebody doesn't pick it up and you get your account flagged for some nonsense reason, it could be even through Wayfair submitting stops or gyms and all that good stuff, points of interest, and you don't have anybody to help you out, I mean, you're going to be left in the dark wondering what the hell's going on, sending emails like, where's my account? Hopefully getting some sort of a human reply to you in the future. So, you know, I don't really know what to tell you. You better be careful. But I think they should personally just, you know, start being more vocal and, you know, communicating a little bit better as to what is going on in the game with particular bugs. And, you know, there's a laundry list full of these things. I feel like some of the main ones they really need to fix are obviously Go Battle League, and you all are going to go to town with all the other bugs that they have going on, which I understand. The gym under construction crap is very annoying. So, you know, I'm sure you all have encountered that. You got to restart your app. Okay. That's great. It's super annoying. Still a little inconvenience. And there's others, you know, you turn on your game, you play for 10 minutes, and you'll encounter one bug. I'm not trying to make this a complaint video whatsoever. I'm just bringing you a kind of a public service announcement here so you are aware to not do this. Yeah, you know, my friend was telling me and showing me and stuff, and, you know, everything seemed all dandy. And if I kept doing it a whole bunch, you know, I would have had a whole bunch of, I wouldn't say a bunch of flags, but it could have been flagged. And I'm not saying they're going to be like, you know, give you a warning right away. I don't know what's going to take place here, but it's probably best that you just don't, because a lot of it is automated. And if this automation AI system that they have going on here picks it up and flags you, and then you get a warning, that's on your account, and then trying to get a hold of them, forget about it. An actual person, forget it. And then if you do, good luck trying to get that removed from your account. All right, so I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it, folks. I just wanted to bring that information and let you know what's going on. You know, I honestly don't think this is like about Scopely, because I think Niantic, this is what they do. All right, this is what they do anyways. So this is not really anything different here. Then finishing it up here, they go on to say, if you're doing it, stop and don't do it anymore. They are trying to, you know, reach out to ambassadors to kind of not necessarily promote it, obviously, but kind of bring awareness to not do it. I don't know how you really are going to do that both ways, because if you talk about it, you're giving it exposure, you know. So some people are just going to do it anyways, despite the warning. So, you know, good luck to yourselves there. They have yet to make a public announcement about this, so this hasn't officially been put on Niantic's supports page or Niantic's page or whatever. I don't know if they would actually do that. I think if they did, it wouldn't be so much of a threatening kind of a statement. It probably would go along the lines of like, I don't think I don't think they'll even talk about this, because if they even mention it, then that's just going to bring way more attention to it. So I think the only way for them to kind of destroy this whole situation is to fix it, or whatever the hell is going on here, just to finally do that. And, you know, I'm not going to act like I'm so smart or something, like it's that easy to just fix it, because I understand there's a whole lot of things that they had to go through potentially. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty nutty. So just make sure you don't do that. All right, folks? And it's just best to play clean, okay? Because at the end of the day, something's gonna happen, maybe sometime. So yeah, better to just go down the straight path. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.